two, one, boom. We are live. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Welcome, 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 family, to another episode of Crypto Cliff Notes. Myself, Jonah, Simon, and Pat, my cousin. We've been in this, doing this for you guys. Really wanted to give you guys the value of, what's going on in the crypto world. There's a lot going on in the crypto world right now. And we just want to give you guys the value that we, deeply, intensively research every single day. We're talking back and forth every single day. Like, hey, bro, did you see this coin? Hey, bro, did you hear about this one? Hey, bro, did you hear about this one? Like, we're always talking about, new things that we can, start investing in and, giving it back to you guys. Because at the end of the day, we're in this fiat currency system and we're moving out of it, and we want to position every single one of you to go ahead and take advantage of what's about to happen in the next couple years. So, without further ado, I'm actually going to pass this over to Pat, my cousin, someone that's been in this since 2017. I personally only been in this since, I'd say, 2 years now. And he's been doing it since 2017. So he's experienced the bull runs. He's experienced the long bear runs and stuff like that. He's experienced those things, and he wants to, give you guys the value and teach you guys what he's taught me as well, throughout the process and everything like that. So without further ado, I'm gonna pass this over to greatness. Go ahead and take it over, Pat.
What is up, everyone? So, look, let's check out the market for today real quick, and then I'll let actually Jonah hit it like a more technical end. Um, but we're sitting here on our Friday, which is usually black, is pretty red. Um, Actually, today you're going to see a little bit of mix. It's red and green. After Wednesday, we hit that dip. We haven't seen one like that in a little bit. But it shows you how quick it comes back. I mean, like Bitcoin's higher than where it was before. Ethereum took a little bit of a dip, but for anyone that bought, you're already up some money. I mean, what Ethereum's sitting at, I want to say, yeah, over 2,000. I mean, you could have picked it up at 1,800 just 2 days ago. You've already been up. But yeah, we're going to go over the market a little bit. Then what we're going to touch base on, we'll go hit the news. There's a lot of big things that happened this week. They had that B Word conference. Fill you guys in on that in case anybody didn't watch that. And then we're going to go over today. Last week we talked, or what was it, Monday? We talked a little bit about, like, I was telling you guys about like the NFTs and like just how they're getting big and how like now you have professional teams and all that getting into it. So what we're going to do today is basically just real quick go over a bunch of the platforms that these NFTs actually are built on. That way, when you guys hear stuff from like the NBA, NFL, all these different, you're going to keep hearing these things coming out. You'll actually, rather than, like I said, you don't always have to just go buy these NFTs. You could just buy the technology that they're built on. So that's what we'll go over today. We'll give you those platforms, and then we'll do, if we hit any comments in the chats, we'll hit them out throughout the entire time. So feel free to hit us up whenever in the chat room. Give us those likes, subscribe. We are not financial advisors. Like you said, this is just something he's got a couple years in. I have a few more than him, but we're all still learning. And we're here just to share our insight, stuff we've figured out this week. And so far, like I said, since Wednesday, stuff's looking good. Market's still moving sideways, but I'm gonna let Jonah hit that a little bit more. Let me pass this back to him, and then we'll hit the news up. And then, like I said, then we'll get into those NFT platforms. All right, back to you, Jonah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Pat. Thank you, every single one of you that are on here. I see we got 9 people on here. Go ahead and smash that like button, guys. You guys are about to get mad sauce today. A lot of information we're going to give you guys. Go ahead and, pull those notebooks out, pull those notepads out, and then pens, guys. We're going to give you guys some great information today, especially in the crypto world, and of course about the NFT platforms that he was talking about. But before we get to that, guys, I don't know if you guys know, but we do have a giveaway currently going on. We're going to be giving away a Ledger Nano S. We need 200 subscribers on YouTube, 200 subscribers in our Telegram chat, and 200 followers on Instagram. Currently, numbers are how they're looking right now. We got YouTube 127, Crypto Cliffnotes Telegram channel, we got 161, and then IG is 47. So right now, definitely go, if you're not followed and you're following all those other ones, go ahead and follow that Instagram, guys. We're gonna start posting more and more as we go along. This is kind of just getting up and started, but having the community behind us and is really great. And we said our last stream, we would love to have someone, if you're interested, coming up on the show and maybe asking questions, or maybe you have some type of value that we haven't talked about. Right now, one thing I'll say is we stay away from the meme coins. So if you're gonna talk about a meme coin, we can't do it. All right, guys. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna go ahead and hop right into the market. We're gonna hop straight into the market real quick. Just talking about Bitcoin, right? Excuse me. Talking about Bitcoin, we had a nice little fall. I think it was back the 21st, the 20th and the 21st of this month, right? We had that big dip, right? We had that big dip right down here, around, I'd say 20, I think it was like 29,000, almost closer to 29,000 flat almost. It came down, it really hit that nice level of support. I hit that really nice level of support, and I know you guys remember me talking about if it goes below 28,000 and closes, meaning the candles, if you're looking at the charts, the candle actually closes within that daily time frame at under 28,000, then we're gonna probably see a 24 to $20,000 Bitcoin. But again, I said I personally did not see that. I saw it, giving us some nice momentum up, and I'll give you guys some reasons why on that here in a minute. I'll show you guys some big players, and actually, I don't know if you guys know the families, right? The families are actually getting on board with cryptocurrency as well. The people that actually run the fiat currency system that we're in right now. But like I said, we had a nice little rejection around, I'd say 29,300. We had to push back up. It's sitting at about 32,000. Our next level that I'm personally looking for it to come to is our $36,000 level. I remember before we were looking, and it cracked up at that $33,000 level, and that was like, okay, our next level would be 36. So currently, right now, 36,000 is that next level I want to see it come to. If we see it bust through that, we're gonna see around 40,000 to 41,000, and if we bust through that, we're gonna be seeing 50 to 60,000 in that range. And I believe that could happen very, very soon. And when it happens fast, guys. I mean, I remember when, I think it was back, let me just go back. It was back in, let's see here. It was January, right? December into January. We had that big push up to about 30,000, and then we had it take off all the way up to 64. That was the big push that we wanted to see, and it happened so quick within months. It didn't happen in a couple years, right? The bear run before, from I think it was 2017 to 2019, almost into 2020, we had that bear run almost for 3 years, right? And then we had a big bull run, and that happened within months. So the bull run, as we know, it's going to happen fast. And don't be scared to take profits. I mean, if you're investing right now, don't be scared to take out some profits, maybe around like 60,000 or 64,000, getting back up to its highest. Take out some profits, right? And then personally, we could see an $80,000 to $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of this year, possibly. Again, we're not financial advisors. Those are just opinions, and those are just some numbers to look for, just comparing it to the past of what we were looking at. But real quick, I guess I can go into my news, and then I'll pass it back off to Pat. Some reasons why I believe that we had a nice little rejection at that $30,000 level. One, I don't know if you guys know who the Rothschilds are, right? These are the families, these are the people that actually run the fiat currency system that we're currently in. I actually have an article talking about them coming into the market. Rothschild's Investment Corporation has increased its Bitcoin exposure by 300% since April, right? Meaning they have started to invest more and more into this, right? Rothschild Investment Corp has bought more Bitcoin and Ether exposure via Grayscale. Everyone knows about Grayscale. Someone asked in the chat, "Are we live tonight?" We are not live tonight. I'm not sure if you're talking about maybe the binary options trading. We only do that Monday through Thursday. This channel is live Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. But just getting back to our article, Grayscale, they're investing with Grayscale. Even look, as it says, despite the ongoing crypto market retreat, right? I like to call it a retracement. Every bull run has a nice retracement, right? $1 billion investment firm Rothschild Investment Corp quadrupled its exposure to Bitcoin since April, new records show. In a filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, on Saturday, Rothschild confirmed now it owns 141,405 shares of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Real quick, Pat, how many? Can you do the math for me, real quick? 141,405 shares. How much is the Grayscale share, if you don't mind me asking?
Bitcoins are I don't even know. Let me pull it. I want to say they're like $40, $50.
All right, so go with that math.
27.
Go with that math. Do 141,000. Do 141,500. Let's round it up. 141,500 times, you said 27?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that math for me.
Just under 4 million.
Under 4 million. Okay, so that's just a start. And they haven't even really came out. Maybe, I don't know if you guys know, but they also have an Ethereum Ethereum trust as well. Right? So, it's becoming much, much larger, guys. It's becoming much, much larger as we see families, right? One of the richest families, honestly, probably the richest family in the world, coming into the crypto space. And guys, this is gonna pique a lot of interest, especially in the institutions and the big banks, central banks, and everything like that. If they are coming into play and they own the central banks, you can only imagine what's gonna happen in the near future, right? So that was one article that really piqued my interest. Another big player, right? Another big player, a billionaire, right? His name is Thomas Peterfi. I think that's how you said his name. I'm gonna say Peterfi. I don't like that word. Billionaire Thomas invests in crypto, says there's a chance that it could be a dominant currency. The founder and chairman of Interactive Brokers, Thomas, has revealed that he put money in crypto because he believes there's a small chance, high chance, that this will be a dominant currency, so you have to play the odds, right? So he's giving it a shot, even though he knows this is going to be a dominant currency. He's just, basically giving you guys hints that this is going to be very, very large, right? So that was another news article that really piqued my interest. That's, always showing me that, the future is cryptocurrency. I mean, if you got big players that are billionaires and families that are running basically the central banks and everything like that, you can only imagine, who else is really getting into this as well. Here's another interesting one. I mean, of course, it is for the future. And all these news articles, I kind of want you guys to look at it as, okay, this is more so going to be long term, right? This is not, come in and flip. If you came to flip, you're in the wrong market. And I honestly, have to let you guys know a little something that my mentor told me: fast never lasts, right? Fast never lasts. So, I think it was what's his name, the stock trader, Warren Buffett, right? Warren Buffett. He said, if you're not willing to invest and hold for longer than 2 to 3 years, it's not worth the investment, right? It's not worth the investment. So you see all these, Dogecoin, not Dogecoin, but like, other meme coins, they come in and, they pump up for maybe like a month or two. People make a whole bunch of money and then you hear nothing from them again, right? When's the last time you heard from Shiba Inu? When's the last time you heard from SafeMoon? When's the last time you heard from all these different cryptos? It's been a while, right? So I want you guys to focus on the long term of this. And this is a good way to really think long term. Ukraine unveils roadmap to integrate cryptocurrencies by 2024. Government and business representatives have produced a roadmap to transform Ukraine, right, into a leader in cryptocurrency integration. The authors of this new strategy want to see half of the Ukrainians using digital currencies by 2024. Right, so guys, this is, like I said, giving you guys the long-term mindset of this is a long-lasting skill set, right? This is not something you're going to come in and flip an account or flip your investments. Yes, it's possible. Yes, I've 2, 3, 4x my crypto portfolio, and even on the bear run, but you have to think that long term, right? You got to think like Pat. 2017 to now, he experienced the Bitcoin going from 20,000 to 3,000. He experienced that, but did that stop him? No, he invested even more, and now he's capitalizing on bigger income because he stuck around for a longer period of time. Right now, I have to bring this up because I know we have some Dogecoin fans on here that check out our channel. This is probably going to be the last one I bring up about news articles. Coinbase Commerce now supports Dogecoin payments, right? Coinbase now accepts commerce payments in Dogecoin with the addition of the meme crypto. Coinbase Commerce now allows customers to check out and pay with 7 cryptocurrencies. I'm not sure exactly what the cryptocurrencies are. I'm guessing maybe Shiba. I'm not exactly sure. But, that's something to maybe look into as well. But the Coinbase Commerce, I don't know if you guys remember us talking, they're going to be coming out with a bunch of apps, kind of like the App Store with Apple. They're going to be coming out with an App Store that basically integrates the App Store into Coinbase. If you're not familiar with Coinbase, that's basically an exchange that you can purchase cryptocurrency. Right, stay away from Robinhood, guys. That is not a real exchange for cryptocurrency. That's more so a stock exchange, if anything. Right now, last thing I'll bring up, since everyone wants to know, okay, how do we know this is actually going to be, bigger? I don't know if you've seen enough proof, but JP Morgan, right? JP Morgan, a very large central bank out here in the world, begins offering 5 cryptocurrency funds to clients. Global investment bank JP Morgan has reportedly green-lighted its advisors to provide clients with access to 5 cryptocurrency funds. Right? The funds are available to all JP Morgan's wealth management clients seeking investment advice. The move makes JP Morgan the first large bank to expand crypto trading access beyond just ultra wealthy clients. And those, just to give you guys an idea of what they are: Bitcoin Trust, Bitcoin's Cash Trust, Ethereum Trust, Ethereum Classic Trust, and the 5th one is Osprey Funds Bitcoin Trust. So just, wrapping this up and bringing it back to, I'm going to give this back to Pat. I want you guys to understand what's going on in the world right now. We are coming to a digital age where cryptocurrency is going to be our currency, whether you like it or not, right? Whether you like it or not, you have to understand, right? In order to really become successful in something that's actually not the biggest thing in the world, for example, our fiat currency system that we're in right now, you must understand, you must put yourself in position, and that's what we're doing exactly, is giving you guys the evidence, giving you guys the intensive research that we're doing each and every day to make sure that we're putting you guys in position. So without further ado, I'm going to pass this off back to Pat. He can go over the news articles that he has for you guys, and then we'll get straight to our NFT platforms. Make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys like, and go ahead and check out the details below in the description for the giveaway that we have going on. Go ahead and take it over, Pat.
All right, what's up? So that was some good news, as you can hear, and it's steadily pumping out. I got a couple more articles that he even missed out on. It's just that much news. It comes out that steady. Let me flip my screen over. All right, here's one with Amazon we're going to start off with. So if you check out here, so they're looking to develop their own digital currency. So this is just showing you, like he said, this is inevitable. It's happening. The world's becoming a digital place, and it's going to make it much more easier for these big businesses, these big corporations that are already sell globally, to just be able to take not even a digital currency that anyone can acquire. You know what I mean? Like, anyone can buy Bitcoin, anyone can buy Ethereum. It makes it a lot easier than them having to worry about exchanges and all that kind of stuff. You have sellers all over the world, and then you have buyers with different kind of currencies. And like with this digital stuff, it's going to make this a lot easier. But this just shows Amazon, they're the biggest there is. They're trying to get into the ball game. We just said on our last show that Facebook, I mean, this stuff is big. And then, so like what I wanted to go into also, so this week they had, it was called the B Word Conference. So what that was, I forget her name, but let me see if it says her name on here. So this lady here, she runs Ark Investment. She's like a huge She's basically trying to spread the word about Bitcoin and this kind of technology to big corporations. And so she invited Jack from Twitter, and he also has, what does Jack have? Twitter and Square he owns, or he's CEO of. And then then he invited Elon Musk to come on to the show. Just because Elon, as we all know, he'll pump some stuff. And it's not always like the best information, especially like on some of these meme coins. I mean, but during this thing, what they ended up doing was like basically just real quick to go over it. It was nothing but positive news. Not one of them had any doubt that this is gonna go where it's going. They're all invested in this. I mean, heavily invested in this. And I mean, Elon, when they were asking what he believed in it, I mean, he's like, look, I own it, Tesla owns it, and SpaceX owns it. And then he said, I also own quite a bit of Ethereum and Dogecoin. He's always been on Doge, and he holds his stuff. He does not sell. Like if you check into like some of these quotes they're pulling up, he's like right here, I pump, but I don't dump. Right. So that's just letting you know, like he will pump these coins up. And even though when it goes up and it does pump, he don't sell at that point because he knows the value is there in the long term. It's not this short ride. We're just way too early in this right now. See, we are not selling any Bitcoin. Like that's what we've been trying to stack some of these. Certain tokens you're going to be able to take your profits. Other ones, it would be nice though if Bitcoin would even hit, say it goes right back to 60 grand and you earned a Bitcoin and you just bought it at 30. You'd be happy if you sell and you double up, but then when it goes back down, I hope you acquire that plus some more, because you're going to be upset with yourself when it goes in those mid to high six figures. And you were sitting on them. The same as like those guys that bought them when they were 50 cents and then sold when they were $50. They did great in terms of return, but right now they would be very, very wealthy if they had what they had back then. And this is more, like you said, this is going to be a long term. You got to believe in this technology. But I mean, that's what we're trying to just persuade you to see, that this is not going anywhere. The biggest people there are getting involved with this. And like you said, so you had Jack Dorsey, that's her name, Kathy Wood. It's huge companies. They're all buying. So let me see. I had another one. So this is Jack Dorsey. Look, Square holds $255 million of Bitcoin and handles Bitcoin transactions. They're getting involved. He's going to get money. Not only do they get to buy it, they're going to take on the fees. Like these guys are they're making a hardware wallet. We talked about that in one of our other videos. This is inevitable. And it's not, like I said, this meeting, you never know how Elon's going to respond. Like everybody, including myself, like when he was going to go on Saturday Night Live, I thought once he started talking about Doge, he was going to pump it up, the thing would pump. But he didn't really talk about it, and he didn't say anything too positive. And if anything, it stayed and might have dropped. But when he came to actually this interview where they're asking his honest opinion, like face to face with these people, I mean, right out of his mouth, I'm not selling. So, I mean, they always say, if you want to be like these very wealthy people, watch what they do, follow in their footsteps. Like they usually go. He just named, like he said, some of the elites in this world. They don't want to miss out.
Real quick, just to add on to that real quick.
Yeah.
Success leaves clues, guys. Success leaves clues. So if you pay attention to what these people are doing, like he said, they're going to give you guys clues what they're doing and what they're not doing. And it might be very subtle. It might be very subtle, but you got to pay attention to the little details. And that's kind of what we're doing, guys, is giving you guys the little details. I mean, this might bore you. I mean, this might be like making you yawn, but at the end of the day, this yawning is going to make you a lot of money if you understand what's going on in the world. But that's all I wanted to add real quick. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, so There's, like I said, it's just a couple more of the quotes on from that B word conference. It's like, this is from Elon. The price goes down, he loses money because, like he said, he's holding. He has no intentions to sell those anytime soon. He wants to see this succeed. They know that this is, the technology is just like, because it is mathematical. That's what the beauty of this thing is. It's not controlled. And then when we get these decentralized, where we don't have the banks and the governments controlling this, they're going to try. And there will be some regulations, and I mean, some will probably be needed. But it's nice to be able to control your own money. I will say that. And that is the beauty of this technology. And it just, like I said, it makes sense. There's too many people in the world that don't have bank accounts and access to easy money and stuff like that. And if anything, now it's getting easier to get like cell phones and stuff like that. And it's as simple as you can see it. With being digital, you can go right on your cell phone, set up your wallet, buy and sell. So now there's going to give the opportunity for anybody and everybody to do this kind of thing. Like that's what they were doing in El Salvador. They basically made a wallet for their country, and if you download it, they instantly, like, they gave everybody $30 in Bitcoin, which, like, if the people actually hold that, that'll be worth a lot of money down the road. But it just shows how, like, easy it's gonna start going. I mean, at a push of a button, it goes to your accounts, and then from there, it's yours. You do what you want with it. Let's see. There was a question. Where can I get NFT at Coinbase? All right, we will go over that in a second, because that is not. Actually, I can go into that now. So that was. Do you have any more news, or do you want me to go right into our topics?
No, go
On the
ahead. Go ahead. You
NFTs.
can go right into our NFTs. So, guys, right now we're gonna go into our NFT platforms. Go ahead and take note of these guys because this is something that is really interesting. I will say NFTs is going to be the next thing. If you guys don't know what NFTs are basically just non-fungible tokens. I guess you would say collectibles. There are games out here that you can play to earn cryptocurrency. There are so many other different things that you can do in the NFT world that can really help you benefit in the cryptocurrency world, help you gain cryptos, help you win, prizes and rewards and everything like that. So we're actually going to go into that right now. Pat, you can go into yours, and then I'll go into mine.
Cool. All right. So, just to, like, real quick go over just off of the question, let me explain. So, like, Coinbase, if anything, you're going to be able to buy, it won't be the NFT right now. Down the road, they'll probably be into that. You'd maybe be able to buy, like what we're going to go over today, some of the tokens that these NFT platforms run off of. The NFTs, you'll have to get on these. You can buy through the platforms we're going to show you today. And like you were saying, NFT stands for non-fungible token. It's something with a uniqueness. Anything that would need, say, like a serial number, anything. How they number cars, actually your car has a VIN number. Same kind of thing. They'll turn that into an NFT that will be basically on the ledger on the blockchain. That way it can't be duplicated. There's no way to manipulate it. If it's a one of one, you'll know. If it tries to be duplicated or changed, it doesn't work with the blockchain. That's the beauty of it. So let's get over all this. Let's go. All right. So let me give you a couple platforms. So the ones we're going to show you today are actually pretty much all of them, but one are like top 100, top 120 tokens. So, I mean, this is like, these platforms are getting big and NFTs are still this early. So let me start off with, let's see, let's start with Flow. So the call for Flow is Flow, FLOW. So Flow ranked number 69. Right now it's just under $20, sitting at $19.58. And as you can see with these, they have not been around real long. A lot of these, they're a newer thing. But some of these are growing very, very fast. So once again, once you're on this CoinMarketCap, if you're on CoinGecko, once you type these in, their websites are always right here, and then you can just pop right up to their website. So like we said, this is just going to be a platform where NFTs are going to be built, where they're going to be sold. And all these different ones you can sign up for, and you can start doing this. You can start an NFT collection. There's all different types, and we're going to go over a lot of that. So, Flo, let me just go over some of like the partners they are with right here. CryptoKitties. Anybody that's been into like NFTs for a little bit knows like, so CryptoKitties is a bigger name. These are valuable. People pay a lot for these digital images of CryptoKitties. The NBA is getting into this. NBA Top Shot, if you follow us, you definitely heard about that. That was one of the first NFT projects we started sharing with the platforms. We were doing live pack openings. The UFC got into it. Dr. Seuss, Samsung. So as you can see, these are big, big names with this platform. Okay, so then you can just go on. This is NBA Top Shot. So this is like the one we're doing. So from here, like you can just click on these different platforms and you'll be able to check out what kind of digital assets, what kind of, why isn't this clicking? I must not have the cookies part up. But you can go to any of these. Like if you want NBA Top Shot, just go to NBATopShot.com and those will pop up. And like we said, you'll be able to actually check out and see what these things are all about. The basketball is going to be just that. Like we said, instead of your cards, this time you're now getting plays and images. CryptoKitties, as you can see, are these little cat characters. But people buy these things. It's the same as people that play Minecraft. Same as the kids that with Fortnite that you're paying all kinds of money, V-Bucks. Like you're not getting anything in your hand, but people are spending lots and lots of money on this stuff. And the technology is getting big. And what's beautiful is now like music artists and all, they're going to be able to sell direct. So they're not going to necessarily have to go through these big labels and give a big chunk of their profits away. Because a lot of these musicians and artists, they don't sometimes make as much as the companies that are selling their art for. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's not right. So this stops all that. This allows them to make their own NFT. They can do whatever they want. If they want to make their music as an NFT, they can do that. And then they own that. But Flow is going to be one. So there's one real quick. Let me pull up another one. Was I doing chili or you? All right, so this is another one we've talked about. I'm going to go over real brief because we have been over this one. Chills, this is another platform. Let me see where this is sitting. Number 60. So like I said, this is all like, these are all big. Look at this one. Back in 2019, you could have bought it for under a penny. Big, big, big returns on these kind of things. I mean, they're so young. There's still room, and that's what's so great with this. Like, look at those charts, and it's right back down. And if it comes back up where it just was, you're talking good money. I mean, what is this token sitting at? This was up to almost 90 cents. So, I mean, you're talking what? Almost a 4X right there, just to go back to where it was, not even counting on its run. And like we said, this is still so new. So let me get onto this website. This part usually takes a second. So this is, I've noticed with this company, they do a ton with like the European. They're very big with soccer. So where the one I just went over had like the NFL, UFC. This one still has some UFC, but this has a lot of the European soccer teams on this. So they have license with that. That's going to be the players cards. But this is another platform that you'll be able to go on, and you can go to their exchange and you can start getting NFTs through their platform. Then this other one, this one is one that's been around for a while. This is called Engine.
And just to throw in real quick, just to throw something in there real quick, you will have to have a MetaMask, right? In order to purchase these NFTs and stuff, you will have a MetaMask. We actually have a video on that. If you guys go check our earlier videos, we actually have a video in the how-tos playlist. You go to how to create a MetaMask and everything like that. you can actually see how to create a MetaMask. You will have to have a MetaMask for most of these in order to purchase NFTs. I just want to throw that out there real quick.
Engine coin. This is another one. This has been around for a little bit also. This is one you could have gotten very cheap and it was already over $3. I mean, could have bought that for 10 cents. Not even a year ago. There's still plenty of room to grow with these, and they're not crazy amount of max supplies. This one has 1 billion. So I mean, there's definitely room for this one. So let me get into this real quick. Engine. They are working with, so as you can see, they already have on their, they've had 1.1 billion assets already created. So that's a lot of NFTs on this platform. Their volume, they're getting still $44 million. Over 2.3 million wallets have been installed. It's just showing the growth in this. And this is, like I said, if you ask 10 people what an NFT is, 9 of them probably aren't going to have a clue. And there's still this kind of growth with this. I was looking at this, and this is how you actually can run into new tokens and you can get into stuff really early. While I was looking into this token, it popped up. So this is just showing how like these, they go all over. They're bigger in Asia for like gaming. And then, as you can see, they've been listed on Forbes, NASDAQ's talked about them, Samsung, Microsoft, Atari. It's all big names. These are big companies. They're on with Binance. And then if you check out when I was going into them, so what this is the platform that they build on these NFTs. Then I started reading in, and they had, where is that? I was down here. Where was the part? Xfinity. Yeah, down here. Okay. So as I was reading through it, I started reading the abouts. I was trying to find on the teams, that kind of stuff when we're talking about this. So you hear us talking about Polkadot. We love that project. This is going to also, so they're building another token off of this. It's going to be called Efinity, and it's going to work with Polkadot. So what it's going to do is, like I just went through, and Joan's going to go pull up 3 more, I think, or 2 or 3 more of these exchanges that you can, or wallets you can purchase these NFTs off of, but you have to go to each one, which can be a pain, as we know. The same as like how we work with these swaps, and certain ones are for certain tokens. And now they're finally coming together with ones that can put them all together. Well, as I was reading through, come to find out, so like they're about to come out with another token, this Efinity token, and it's going to do 700 to 1,000 transactions per second. So then I started checking out what that token was. And this is one I'm going to look into this one, because like I said, this one I just bumped into today while I was looking into this. But this is going to be a paratoken. So like right here, we're developing a new standard called paratokens, which will be compatible with the entire Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem, which we know Polkadot is going to be huge. All right, they're going to make 2,000 of them. It's going to handle the transaction fees. So what they're doing is, with this new token, this new platform, they're going to build off of Polkadot. They're going to allow the cross of NFTs. So now through this token, you'll be able to basically, it won't matter what blockchain the NFTs off of. You'll be able to get that asset. And I believe they're going to make a wallet where you're going to be able to store them assets all in one spot, which will make just everything a lot easier. So this project, let me see, is not even out yet. I was checking out when this is coming out. And if you check it out on like CoinMarketCap, It's let you know that it was only thing that it's done so far is its ICO, which is the initial coin offering. Um, so this is a project I'll look into early, but this is one, like I said, just by doing research on a token that like we're trying to explain these platforms to you. But by doing this now, we end up finding a new asset that's coming out. And we already know it's dealing with Polkadot, which is going to be huge. And it's going to be the first of its kind for this asset. So I'll do some research on this because it's not a ton of information out there on this one yet. So I'm gonna have to dig a little bit deeper. But this is just going to show you that by doing your homework, this is how you can find some serious home runs. Like when the token came out, it said it came out, I think, at like 20 cents when it originally came out with this ICO. Yeah, 20 cents. So we'll see. The ICO is when you buy in early before it goes public, basically. That's what it was sold at to those people. So who knows what when it comes out? It's usually going to come out a little bit higher, I would think, just that way they can make their money right off the jump. But that's already been closed. So this token should be coming out soon. And then where is I'm trying to see? They had one. Yeah, so just real simple. It's a new technology built for NFTs. All right. It's going to make it where it's easy on smartphones. Like that's obviously everybody always has their phone. Everything's going to go that way. And like I said, rather than have to log on to or connect to 5 different things to buy your, because like he said, you have to set up that wallet and then you're going to have to connect or transfer assets to pick up these NFTs. This is going to put it all together. So I'll keep an eye out on this one. Because like I said, this one is a new one that just popped up on my radar, but this could be a good project just because Engine has been around for a while. It's one of the first ones and Engine has some big partners. So I'll check out for that, but that's just 3 of the platforms. I will give, what is this question? Where could I go get Polkadot? Polkadot. So here we've showed this. I'll show it one more time. So right on CoinMarketCap, right? You just would anytime or CoinGecko, either one. All you do is you go right to the asset you're talking about. So click markets. And from there, it'll let you know any of the exchanges. It is on Coinbase. So if you've been following us, the 2 that we talk about the most is Coinbase and Binance. You can buy this right on Coinbase and you can buy it with pretty much, I would say, Bitcoin, Ethereum. It's going to be all the top ones.
I would personally get it on Coinbase Pro. I actually just picked up some more, and the fees are a lot if you're using your credit card or debit card on Coinbase. So just use Coinbase Pro. The fees are much less. But yeah, I would personally use Coinbase Pro. That's what I use. I just picked up some more at $10. And like we said, Polkadot's going to be a very big project. Very big project.
Yeah, so that one, you can get, and that, like I said, that should be pretty much everywhere. That's going to be huge. Like the exchanges are missing out that don't have Polkadot on it, and it just got, I think it just got on Coinbase not that long ago. So that one, yes, if you've been following us, and if not, we even have a thing on, I believe, how to set up an account with Coinbase. So Coinbase has it. We probably have a link on that one if you need. That'll be in our earlier videos. But that's going to be it for mine. And now let Jonah take over. Let me stop sharing my screen. And he can kick it out with his.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Pat. Thank you so much for sharing that information with us. I hope you guys really took notes on everything that he talked about. I even wrote Efinity down because that's something that I would definitely be looking into as well. Something that we'll be researching and looking up for you guys and letting you guys know. If I'm not mistaken, I just saw the ICO drop price was 20 cents. So we'll see what happens. Looks like a good investment, especially if they're working with Polkadot. We know we love Polkadot, right? We love Polkadot. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys real quick. We'll go through these and then we'll go ahead and end it there. If you guys are liking what you guys are seeing, go ahead. All right, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, guys. We would love to connect with you guys, like we said. If you guys have any questions, I love you guys to, go ahead and throw it in the chat while we're going along. But the first one I actually want to go into is called WAXP. WAXP is the ticker for that NFT platform, WAXP. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where it's sitting at right now as soon as it loads. But it's another, kind of like, I guess you would say, collectible NFT platform, similar to the ones that Pat was talking about. Wax has been around. I'm not exactly sure how long, but it's been around for a little bit. Go ahead and type this in for you guys. WAXP wax, right? And a little icon, I guess you would say, is yellow. So just to be clarified, it's like wax and then has the P on it. It's like a yellow token type of thing. It's ranked number 144, so it's still in the top 200, which, with being an NFT, that's pretty good. Max supply is about I think it's 3 billion. It's sitting at about 12 cents. I actually started investing in this pretty early stages, just because I saw the potential in it and I heard about it from previous individuals that we were researching. They call themselves the king of NFTs, and basically what it is a world's leading decentralized video game and entertainment network. So it's a green NFT blockchain, which is really good. You hear a lot about mining or anything like that. It's not green, which a lot of that FUD you got to be careful of. It says it's 125,000 times more efficient than Ethereum, and a whole 320,000 times more efficient than the Bitcoin network. So it's very green, right? It's very green, which is good for the network. It's pretty interesting. They have a whole roadmap. I definitely would go check this out on their website. And you can get, pretty cool. If I were you guys, I would definitely put your name and email address in a bunch of these platforms, because you can get updates to what they have going on in their blockchain. But very simple, like I said, it's one of those. It's a worldwide asset exchange where you can basically get collectibles that have to do with video games and entertainment, right? So entertainment, which is a very, very big network out there. Now, the second one I want to go into is something called Axie, right? Axie, this is one that I've actually recently kind of heard of, that I'm very interested in. I'm actually looking forward to possibly getting into this type of NFT game. It's a basically NFT game where it's similar to, I guess you would say, Pokemon, right? It's very similar to Pokemon. It's sitting at number 40, actually just came out, if I'm not mistaken, this year. And it's sitting at about $38. Actually, this is the highest it's ever been. If you look at the statistics, the lowest it's ever been was 12 cents, right? 12 cents, literally 9 months ago. So it came out last year, and it was at 12 cents, sitting at about now $38. It's a 38x, guys. That's a 38x, or more than that, to be honest. That's way more than 30. That's like, I don't even know. That's a lot. That's a very good return within less than a year, right? So this one's actually been pretty big recently. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the website. Like I said, it's very similar to Pokemon. You can actually they call them Axies. You buy these little characters, and you can go. Of course, you would have to do it through your MetaMask. And basically, what you can do is you can buy these characters, and there's two. It's kind of like a game, right? You have an adventure mode, and then you have like battle mode. So adventure mode, you're like building up your characters. You're getting them stronger. You're getting them bigger and stronger. And then you can go and battle, and then you can win something called XP. I think it's called XP or AP, something like that. But basically, this XP you can actually sell and win and make money on the Ethereum blockchain. So when you sell it, you're making Ethereum, and you can make a lot. I'm not exactly sure how much, but it's honestly unlimited. And there's little challenges that you can do throughout the day or throughout the week. If you accomplish those challenges, you can actually win more XP, up to like 50 or 60. And like I said, that XP is it's gonna get bigger and bigger as long as this price keeps continuing to go up. Anything that you sell on that NFT platform throughout your battles, the XP and everything like that, it's gonna increase. So I'm sure with this last pump being at its highest, being up 56% in literally a day, that right there is going to up the price on XP for the things that you're going to be selling, and it's also going to up the price on your axes. So you can actually buy axes and you can sell your axes when you get them to a certain point. I mean, there's some of them in there that are thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So you can be very profitable. It's only going to get bigger. I wish I would have got in at the earlier stages when it was cheaper, but just kind of like Bitcoin, there's no such thing as being too low or too late, right? Now that was one platform that I wanted to bring up. The last two, or actually I'll bring up one more, right, is Sandbox. This is another NFT that's very interesting to me. I think this one and Axie are my two favorite just because it interests me the most. Axie being, similar to Pokemon, and Sandbox is very similar to Decentraland Mana, which is basically I guess you would say is a very similar to Minecraft, right? You guys know Minecraft. I know you guys are like, man, these guys are geeks, but hey, if it makes sense, it makes money. Sandbox is sitting at about 64 cents. I'm not sure. Back in this year, end of last year to this year, it was only 4 to 5 cents, 4 to 5 cents, guys, and now it's sitting at about 64 cents. Right, that's incredible. That's incredible, and it's only has 3 billion max supply. Only 700 million has been accumulated so far. Getting into the website, like I said, it's very interesting what they have going on. It's very similar to Minecraft. You can actually buy like real estate. You can buy land. You can develop your own land. You can create your own virtual world. You can go do like, I guess you can go fight like people and stuff like that. It's very similar, like I said, to Minecraft and what's that other game? What's that game you said, Pat? Okay, I can't hear
I
you.
can't think of it. Minecraft. You said
Um,
what, like Pokemon, and then
it's like Fortnite. Fortnite.
yeah,
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 it's very similar to
yeah.
Fortnite and Minecraft in one, but it's decentralized. So you can, go in the market, you can buy your people, you can buy your land, you can basically create your own virtual world, and you can go fight other people, and it's pretty cool. And there's some partners, just to show you guys some partnerships. The Walking Dead. Let's see. I'm not sure who these are. The Smurfs, Hell's Kitchen, Atari, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like, I mean, it's pretty interesting that you see, different things going on with these NFTs, guys, and it's just the start, right? These are just breaking not even touching the iceberg right now, because like he said, if you go ask, the anybody down the street, hey, do you know what an NFT is? And they're like, what's that? What's that? But these are going to become much, much bigger as we go along, family. That is basically all of the ones that I had for you guys. If you guys have anything, or you guys like this stream, or you guys like this video, when you see it, go ahead and smash that like button. But before we go, I wanted to show you guys one more thing to end this and really give you guys the cherry on top to understand where we are in this market when it comes to Bitcoin. I want to show you guys something real quick before we hop out of here. Right, I'm going to show you guys one thing real quick. It's called the Fear and Greed Index. Right, the Fear and Greed Index. And as you guys can see, for Bitcoin, it is an extreme fear. Right, extreme fear. What does that mean? That means that a lot of people are scared right now. Right, that means a lot of the institutions did what they wanted to do to scare people out of the market. A lot of people sold their assets and lost a lot of money. And we tell you guys all the time, when in doubt, zoom out. Look at the higher time frames. Look what's going on in the world. Look at the facts, and eliminate the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Do not be attached to these markets. When they go down, just buy more, right? And of course, we're not financial advisors, right? We're not financial advisors, but what I can say, right? What I can say is there is going to be one hell of a bull market. Don't miss out. All right? Don't miss out. But that's really it, family. That's all I wanted to really talk about today. I appreciate every single one of you for tapping into this live stream, for tuning in to what we have to share with you guys. I really hope you guys took note of everything that we talked about today. And whenever you see this live stream, or if you're on this live stream right now, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys on Monday on our next live stream at 4 p.m. Eastern. If you want to participate in the giveaway, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and hit the description, and all the details are in there. Make sure you guys follow and subscribe, all of those details. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys at the top, because you guys know the rest. The bottom has no Bitcoin.